Hello, hello. Welcome to the Perfect Illusion. If you're here to listen to me, you ran into me by accident and you're searching for a search thread a search string that is very particular, and that is twin flames. Okay. Now, let me explain to you something about myself before I start. The reason I'm starting this channel is because I've been pretty much in this dynamic for a while. I've learned a lot in my time being in this dynamic, and the dynamic is the twin flame dynamic, if you guys haven't seen the title. But pretty much I'm trying to help people out because there's a lot of channels with the whole twin flame thing, okay? The problem is that there's a lot of misinformation because no one really could tell you about the twin flame dynamic unless you are existing in it. It is a very particular it's a particular experience that nobody could tell you. It's like when you're thirsty, who can tell you you're thirsty, right? I mean, you just feel it. I'm going to tell you with this, from my perception of it and what I've lived, yes, it's a very true dynamic. It is not something that is exaggerated or some weird thing that doesn't happen. I guarantee to you that, yeah, that dynamic works. And part of the reason that I'm doing this is because a lot of people do need help. I don't know why I have this particular problem, but I've noticed that I don't really, and if I do, I don't notice it. But the energies that are like up in the collective with this whole experience, because there are other people in this experience, and remember that because that makes you feel better. I've used these resources, people like I'm not going to mention their names because I'm going to mess up. I don't remember by heart, but I will post the links below. And these are people that I do trust because you have to really follow your gut instinct with these things, because even your best friends will call you a loony bin. You know, it's not every day someone says, "Hey, man, yeah, I met someone that's meant to be." You know what I mean? It's just funny because I'm 29 years old, okay? I mean, let me just put it this way. Before I always wanted to get married, I was the cat that got my heart broken, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I always wanted to save these girls that didn't deserve saving. But not once did I say, hey, I want to meet my twin flame. You know what I mean? Like, I learned all this stuff, like, after the fact. So, I'm very happy for that because can you imagine if I would have learned about a twin flame, me always having my heart in my sleeve? Earlier on, I was going to try to put everyone on a twin flame. I probably would have, like, had, like, 3 of them or 4 or 5. But anyways, so question, quick. What is the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate? I'm going to clear that misconception because I'm going to tell you right now. A twin flame is pretty much the same soul. Okay, let's say your soul, before you're made, you were made in the ether, the fire, existence, the great equalizer, whatever you want to call it. Before you were made in this fire, right, that your soul was made, the all spark. And before you came into this, you know, earth, wherever you want to call it, your soul got split into 2. Why, you ask? Well, for the reason of experiencing 2 different lives with the same soul. You know what I mean? Because it's pretty much separated into a female and male energies. And female and male energies don't always fall with gender, okay? Because I'm going to tell you this, and it's funny because I don't know how people take it, but I happen to be the feminine energy in this dynamic. Does that mean I'm a bitch or something? No, not at all. Okay, it just means that I have vibrational qualities. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have a problem saying that you have a feminine thing in you, that's kind of like the way it is. You are the combination of male and female. Feminine qualities are creativity, a lot of things that you like, men. I mean, let's just put it this way. If there was no creativity, okay, for the macho man over here, you wouldn't have any fun, okay? Because we'll be living in a world full of blocks. Because the feminine quality is the curved line where a man is the, you know, the box line. If that doesn't confuse people, you know. Men are very straight lined and a woman is very angular, and the combination of 2 makes a perfect human being, if you guys don't know that. But the whole twin flame dynamic pretty much is that you separate before you're born and you live separate lives. Whenever you're meant to see this person, you will. but pretty much you guys experience it. So, by definition, what does that mean? Vibrationally, soul-wise, you guys are the same soul split into two. So that means that, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm sure you do, we pretty much have a vibration, okay? Our soul vibrates at a certain frequency. That means that there's a person on this earth that shares that exact same frequency with you and vibrates at that frequency, okay? That's what a twin flame is. It's a person that is pretty much your other half, okay? Another half. Doesn't mean that you guys complete each other. You guys do. But the dynamic in itself, without getting into it, is the point that you guys are not going to meet each other at perfect, because sadly, the twin flame dynamic is a very spiritual, physical, and mental feat, okay? Soulmates, okay? People say that you can have multiple twin flames. I'm going to tell you right now, no, you cannot, okay? I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so, sure about this, but I'm telling you right now, that dynamic, it can only happen once, okay? Soulmates are the ones that are... Soulmates can be your parents. Soulmates can be your friends. Soulmates can be anything. It could be a relationship that comes in and destroys you for you to learn something. But in essence, the soulmates are to prepare you. Not all of them, because some of the soulmates are your parents, you know what I mean? But all in all, it's preparing you for everything. But a soulmate is to prepare you for the twin flame dynamic. And what's funny about that is that people think, there's people saying, oh, you can have multiple twin flames. You're talking about soulmates, okay? You really are, because you can have multiple soulmates. Because I'm sorry, existence doesn't play a joke like this, okay? It wants you to learn, but it's not gonna do that for you to not to pair up. You know what I mean? So you meet this person to become the better version of you. That's what a twin flame. The soulmate is somebody that might be your parent, and they might not be there again one day. And I'm talking about friends, whatever, girlfriends. But no, there is not multiple twin flames, because let me put it this way. I've ran into some channels where people are talking about multiple twin flames, but there is a thin line between an abusive relationship and a twin flame unionship, because from the outside in, this stuff looks scary sometimes. My dynamic wasn't bad, but it was bad. Okay? The twin flame union is not all balloons. It is the person that you are going to end up with to take over the world, if you want me to be so bold, okay? You guys are meant for greater things. What that is, who knows? I'm still trying to figure stuff out, because I'm in separation stage, and you should know that if you're in this dynamic. So I hope this was helpful. Is there any questions? Oh, before I forget, also, twin flame dynamic. You will meet that person, and that person is going to be for you. If it's not a twin flame, it's not going to be for you. It is not going to work. It's actually like magic, faith. Either way. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys very much. Once again, 2 is the perfect illusion. It really is. But if you guys like what you're hearing, or if there's any other questions, just like and subscribe. Share my video if you think that anyone's going through something. Any questions. All right, man. I love you guys. Love and light. And I hope to talk to you soon.